You know, this may sound a little bit corny, but I really mean it. And growing up, you know, a lot of us grew up with parents who taught us the golden rule: do unto others as you would have them do unto you, you know. And I think a guiding principle I have, and try to instill it in all of our lawyers here, is to, you know, put yourself in the shoes of your client. What are they going through? Um, and you know, understand that they haven't been doing this for 5 or 10 or 20 years or 30 years, whatever the case may be, and that some of it's new to them, and generally it's, or can be, traumatic and cause a lot of anxiety. And so if you understand that, number one, it causes you to be a little more understanding and compassionate, I think, in the attorney-client relationship. Number two, it reminds you of the importance of explaining things to clients. You know, why is this taking so long? Or why are we doing this? Help me understand. And I think, you know, if you had to kind of put it in a single phrase, I think it would just be to realize that all of your clients, even big corporate clients, you're really dealing with people. These are people who have feelings, who have concerns, and they've come to you to resolve those concerns. And you can either go about that in a way that's painful for everybody involved, and sometimes no matter what you do, it's painful. Or you can go about that in a way that minimizes the pain, where at least they understand what's going on, why it's going on, the need for it, and sometimes your explanations, you know, may not do the trick for them because it's what the law is and they don't like the law. But then, if that's the case, explain it that way. So I think the mantra that we follow, or the guiding principle that we follow in attorney-client relationships, really is helping clients to understand what's going on, being empathetic to their situation, and you know, probably as much as anything, being very communicative. One of the biggest problems I hear about attorneys everywhere is they don't communicate. We even go so far sometimes if a client calls here and says, I haven't heard from my attorney and I want to know why, and so I'll go to the attorney and say, why aren't you communicating with this client? And they'll say, well, because nothing's happening. I said, well, then communicate that nothing's happening. You know, and I said, well, nothing's happened in the last month. Okay, well, every 2 weeks, say, guess what? Nothing's happening. So relax, you don't need to worry. So it's, given that most people think of lawyers as being great communicators and having oral skills, they do most of the time have good oral skills because they've trained and practiced, and that's what they do. But having good oral skills and being a good communicator is two different things. And we really try to, and it's an ongoing process, but we really try to help our lawyers be good communicators. We don't always succeed, but we certainly do our best. And so I think that's another guiding principle we have, is just communicate with your clients.